So, suddenly, out of nowhere, Hammerwatch II came out. I do not have a series completing the game, but I've played a bunch of the original and the roguelike one. The guys, how they call again, the developers, they disappeared from the Twitch account from things like they had freaking died. And then after several months, they started posting some spoilers, and now, out of nowhere, they just launched the game. And here it is. Now I'm going to test it out. I believe it's an open world that you can just run and do quests and things, so it's quite different from the roguelike one. It should have the basic building mechanics of the roguelike, and it's open world, different from those missions of the first one. It's a game that is really propitious to play with other people, but no, I do not have people to play with. It's opening, I suppose. Not sure. I see something. It's taking my screen. I cannot go over it. Does not allow me. Ah no, Nash is not responding. It seems to work on Windows 7. It should. It's not a piece of shit. Oh. Here it is. Now let's see if I can grab it at this screen. Oh, we can. And it seems to work. So let us go with that. Cool. Now, this menu looks pretty fucking ugly. Like, there is this rule of 3, where the menu is on a single corner and all of that, but I did not like it at all. I have much better menus than the other ones. What the fuck is this menu? This looks so bad. Let's just see how it goes. Roland's Revenge. There is just one campaign. Oh, I can change this to navigate. There is one official campaign, just like the original game. It has one original campaign like that. And there are a bunch of workshop things on the other one. Not here yet, of course. It's kind of bad, this loading thing, but this is implemented on the game. Switches, mods. After slaying Wildfire, the Red Dragon, the new king of Castle Hammerwatch, the heroes barely escape alive. Down through the cumbering castle, where they can finally relax for a moment. But only for a moment. King Roland's fights against his evil brother Lord Archibald, the Power League Blight, the Horrible continues in this direct sequel to Hammerwatch from 2013, where you get to explore and know the world outside the castle, meet exciting friends and dangerous foes, find hidden treasures and secrets, train and equip your hero to continue the fight against the dark forces. So this is the tale of the Hammerwatch original. You finish the dragon at the end, it's the fourth boss, and the castle starts to crumble down. If you had gotten all the planks, you can actually complete the bridge and leave, otherwise the ending is you're dying. And it is cool that it's mentioning the Blight Lich here. There are two modes on the original game. There is the campaign, and there is a weird mode there. You fight the Lich. It's pretty freaking hard. I only won it once. Normal, easy, hard, and serious. Serious or hard? I'm going with normal. I'm going to hard because I'm hard. Yeah. Enter a name, call Dex because this is piracy. The game is too freaking expensive. This menu looks so ugly, man. This loading shit looks so ugly. It's like some broken game. And the game actually crashed on me. There is a crazy sound. It's not picking up on the desktop though. Something weird happened. What I'm seeing on my screen is not what is appearing there. Now it is. What the fuck? It was the year 978. Three huge dragons suddenly appeared out of nowhere and began to wreak havoc. On the back of the black dragon sat Blight the Horrible, that's the Lick, staring down at the terrified humans fleeing for their lives. The small Herian army did not stand a chance. It was scattered, and the king was forced to flee back to Castle Superbia. Oh shit. A vast army appeared in the south, coming from the Lockday Highlands. The king's brothers, Lord Archibald, seized the opportunity to attack his brother and steal the throne. This would later turn out to be a devious plan of an unholy alliance between humans and the undead. King Holland was eventually captured and lost the throne to his brother, the necromancer Blight, weak from being off the ground, took his place in the highest tower. There, he began to drain the life force. Weeks later, the dragon left the fallow fields and rested in strategic locations in the surrounding lands to ensure that no one from the outside disturbed Blight regenerations. Lord Archibald, who may have become too comfortable in the royal seat, began to send parts of his army back to Lockday. A few men seized the opportunity and silently fled the king. They all fled into the night and were taken in and hidden by monks under the church. It's not fitting, man. It's like the game is all broken. 5 years passed. The resistance under the leadership of King Roland continued to stay vigilant against evil. Our information indicated that Blight's powers were almost restored, and before it was too late, he had to be eliminated. But first, Blight's Dragon's Guard needed to be taken out. In the year 983, 3 groups of well-vested veterans were selected. Ace and his men were chosen to travel to Shafty Lock to slay Thunder Snow. Charlie Trivet, something. You travel by ship from Switch Tower to Harland, landing on Hammer Island, where you group meet with a Half-Loop, who led you to a not-so-hidden entrance, where you sneak into Castle Hammerwatch. These are the original characters, the rogue and the guys, they look so different. That's the new sprite. The Icy Mage, my mage was fire on the original. The Knight looked nothing like that on the original, I cannot even see the thing. That's the original boss. Coming off the wall. Looked bigger though. After many hours, the party reached the top of the castle, and in a fierce battle, the huge headed dragon finally succumbed to his injuries. With a roar, the beast fell flat on the ground. The ceiling and walls started to crumble, and the entire castle began to fall apart. Luckily, the party had found all the strange planks and successfully fled. See that the planks I mentioned? With the castle crumbling behind them, the group just made it to the not-so-hidden door from which they entered. And here we are. Here begins Hammerwatch II. The roguelike never happened. You fight a dragon there, and I believe it's a snow dragon, I'm not sure, but I think it is. But oh well. Here it begins. This hidden door after the planks, which I did not get to see because I did not got other planks. My name is Codex Gaming. Okay then. Nothing moves, man. The game is broken. This menu looks so ugly. Like it does not even fit you right. Look at this tab coming out of this shit. This bugged shit. Nothing moves. What the fuck? Abi does nothing. The keys do nothing. Well, that's weird. So they released the game out of nowhere and the thing is bugged as fuck. Okay. Did not expect that. You're a professional company that has produced several games now at this point. And they kept the style and many things of the originals. So I was not expecting to be so bugged and look so ugly. But they did many heavy upgrades on the previous games. Like they changed it really heavily. The main classes have been changed, the mechanics of the game. On the first one, the greatest change was how you can use the mouse and have free range to shoot anywhere. Originally, you could only use the keys, the directional keys to do that. So, try to fix this bug, let's... It looks so ugly, man. Let's take it out of full screen. Full screen is not something cool. Likes to fuck the game really bad. Not going to see the controls. I have no save it here, no. Game is so bugged, man. Do not know what is happening now. I have to make a new one again. It was a cloudy save, that's why it was bugged. Perhaps, who knows? Cannot control select it all. Let's see how it goes now. Which for some reason is not sending messages. It is though. Does not fit on the freaking screen still. I can actually write now, good. Now, my original class on all games have been a ranger. Ranger are so good. But on the roguelike, like you have to play with all classes, basically.
I'm the one you want. I'm your girl.
I'm your girl. The righteous paladin.
Pick me!
I think I'm originally a rogue, but it was so awful the original one. It actually cost money to use my freaking special attack, so it was impossible to buy any upgrade and shit with discount. So I quickly quit it, and also it's so very hard on the original one before the updates to fight with a melee class. So I went to the ranged. But having played all class on the roguelike game,
I can do it.
the Warlock is the boss there. It can life steal, it has insane area damage, and can just walk around with a cloud following it and killing everyone. There is no information here about my spells, so that is that.
Choose me. If you want to ride high, ride with me.
The Mage, man. The Mage was originally using fire. Had some area attack on the original game. On the roguelike one, there was also the Ice Mage, which was not bad. Elemental Forces, it uses both here. There was also the Gladiator and some other classes they put on the roguelike one. But well, I'm going with the Ranger.
Won't let you down.
I want to kite shit. And this can be hard here.
I can do it.
Ooh, pick me. If you want to ride high, ride with me.
If you want to ride high, ride with me. I won't let you down.
If you want to ride high, ride with me. I'm the one you want.
Oh, choose me. Choose me. I can do it. Pick me. I'm the one you want. I'm your girl. Pick me.
I'm going to be a woman then, and I'm going to be a mage. I do not like the male voices. I'm not going to be represented by them. My hair only changes on the freaking picture. This looks like me. This looks like me too. Where is my bed, man? I cannot change my bed. I cannot even see what is being changed exactly. It's too small. Oh, the bed is part of the mouth. I want it just on here. Yes, this is the one. So this is the skin color. I can see myself better now. I can change my nose. Hair. My hair is this color. My hat. I'm going to be golden since I'm a woman now. Hope. My hope is the same color. It's not this one, it's this. Should I get one single color or should I mix? That looks richer. The cape has to be a purple cape. I think my hope is black. There is no black, man. On the... oh. This looks kind of black. Blackish. This looks rich. Okay. I want some like richer purple, but okay. Book. I have a book on my hand. Let's see what this mage can do. Prison. This is literally the first part of the original game. Cool shit. There is an obstacle ahead. If you attack the planks, you can move through. You can also attack enemies. Chururu. Arcane bolt. I have an arcane bolt over here. This looks like the spell of the original mage, except it has a small range, like originally, but it's lacking in area. But I think I gained the area as I upgrade. Now I had my other spells already. I just do not know what the fuck this is. Spacebar? Yes. I become a freaking shot. The game is bugged. I believe that's what's happening. You might notice some strange shit. If you have epilepsy, look away now. They released this game. Okay. That is very weird. They really like to patch shit up as they go. The game does not respond any of my comments. I can pick on close though. Nice, but the game does not respond. It went out of the game loop and does not respond. Oh shit. Well, I guess they are keeping the tradition and sending out a shitty ton of patchworks in a row. Oh man, I thought I was going to enjoy this thing, but I'm just playtesting for them. Damn, if I had bought this shit, I would be triggered now. Beach. Where is my fucking save, man? I have to save the game before the game crashes. I have to make it all again. I'm triggered now. Whatever the fuck comes. Takes too long to load. The game does not work. I guess this is it for my video. What's this shit? Has some months to actually work. I will play it. What the fuck, man?
I'm the one you want.
Hey, choose me!
I won't let you down.
Oh, this guy looks cool. I use a fucking sword, man. I do not have auto shoot. I have to hold the shit and shoot. It's so freaking annoying. My god. And I have a movement skill too.
That skill is not ready.
This is the original game. You go here. They even put this part of the game, man. There is a map? There is no map. At least not on M. There's a left control shift. What the fuck? Skills menu. Entangle, shot, sword slash, dodge roll. So entangle is it's like one of the original skills in the game. Okay, the dragon's tails, man. Getting some free resources. Tango, it is different now. It would create around me this thing. The mana reloads by itself. It uses of regeneration. And my spells cost mana. This costs mana, you can see. This costs time. And this also costs time. There's a cooldown. This has no freaking cooldown, but there is a use time still. Ah man, it hits everything. On the original game, you could go around hitting the walls like this and you would see when the walls was fake and you could break it. That looked weird. There's a cooldown on the roll. That's how you play the original game. There were so many secrets on that freaking game, man. Holy cow. Brittle walls, new quest. But there is more. You can see your items, skill, and much more on the player menu. Oh, that's cool. There are elements now? Intelligence, there are characteristics. Increases my velocity, increases my mana, increases my health. Where is my freaking damage increase? Off hand and main hand, I'm equipped with a freaking sword. I believe my spells will also change as I unlock more and as I change my equips. If I take this out, I still have the freaking skill. I can still use my sword even though I have no sword equipped. Oh shit. Apprentice Ranger, that is still the rank as before. There are levels of hand damage and amazing. This is my stats. Quest list. World of Fire. Points to expand. Here I can upgrade my shit. And once I become adept, I either gain new spells. Oh, the game is bugged if you notice. I hope I can still see my shit at least. And as I gain new spells, can I add new buttons and have a shit on, or do I have to substitute? Your attacks gain a chance to inflict it. It's not a new spell. It is passive too. It is not fucking passive. It is passive. And I cannot change it anymore because, as you can see, the game bugged. And at each spells I can upgrade a bunch of shit. Interesting. But I cannot click on the game any fucking more because the thing is freaking bugged. Oh yeah, Hammerwatch mechanics. I have up to 4 friends. On the roguelite one, you could edit the number and just have a shit on. I believe, I suppose. Think. Well, things cool. I do not like the Asha though. That holding of the shot is just ridiculous. It's like it's a special on the other one. You have a super arrow. The special of the Asha was kind of shit. So they made a new special with the arrow. It's also kind of shit, so they buffed it. And now you hold the arrow and let out the super arrow. But that's a special. I do not want my main attack of arrows to be holdable and I have to click every time. I want to hold and have my bow machine gun shooting non-stop. Where is that power where I can just spin around, man? It's not here. Tornado. Icing lightning damage? Storms, that is interesting. It's like the entangle that stops the mob, but they do damage. This also does damage now? Take physical damage. Oh, you would just stop them before, just pure utility. Rain of Arrows is interesting, but not as much as spinning around like a madman shooting arrows like a machine gun. Oh man, I wish I could test this game, but it's broken. What is that? What are those blue bars? This is my health and my mana. What about this side? There's a 20? Some shit. There is this toolkit and there is this editor. I have no idea what the fucking toolkit is. I do not suppose it's actually a tool to make more classes and spells and items all handed straight. And we actually need that. The modding community is stronger and stronger on games. The area has embraced the T mod loader. That's official now. It just loads every server, every mod. The Steam Workshop has been there for over a decade. But making a mod is still so hard. You have to write the code by hand and put the sprites there in some shit. They do not usually provide the actual tools. They have tools that they use to make the game. But that's not provided usually. This is a fucking tool to make the game. I wonder what these shit are. There is no instruction on using the tool. There's a tutorial in the game, but not how to use the tool. It is so much more complicated.
Ô mãe, aquele batata que eu comprei tem que botar naquele forninho com um pedacinho de queijo por cima que eu não botei não, porque tava sem energia.
Recording the screaming. I changed it to the actor mode, but there is no actor, of course. I have a view. And this is a tool to make shit, but there's no way to have an idea how to use it. And the editor should be more intuitive. Unless it's an editor for files asset and everything. And not just a map editor. But well, the freaking game itself is not working. I do not expect these side things to be quite ready. This thing is crashing by itself. There was some music on the game too. The music is quite akin to the old one. It's quite good. I want to open this game again and try again, but I know it's not going to work. It crashes after a little bit. No, nah, she's not responding. Also known as it has crashed. The warlock of the... Oh, it's open. It's an editor of everything. Like, there is a boss brother unity here. I can see the boss forever playing the game. They go to a black bat spawner. Archibald. This is the Archibald guy. It's a carpet parts. There's where is stairs. There's every unit, every sprite. There's an old lady over there, did you see? It's a puzzle pieces. There's a throne room piece. Where's the fucking boss? It was opening, I think. You don't know if it's crashed, if it's just slow. Looks like not load. So the warlock, as I was saying on the roguelike one, it's completely different and it's so powerful and so nice. It has the same lighting though, it has some like spells, but so mother freaking powerful, it's broken. It starts kind of bad with his little wand or sword thing, but it gets so extension and starts to become basically a ranged unit with area attack on his melee attack. And a bunch of other shit that just extend his reach more and more. He walks around with a cloud and shooting balls of lightning. It's too powerful and like easy to play with.
Choose me.
What is this? Mechanics tutorial. This is the map. I want to see the powers. I have the barrier. I do not like barriers, it's kind of silly. It can be useful. Cast the spell from your equipped grime. What? Whatever that is. I have one. His Arcane Blast. Off the hand damage. 35. It's much stronger than my actual main hand. Once again. And I have an Arcane Bolt. It's much weaker than because of that. Phase Shift. Slow on all enemies I pass through. Then I have some Lightning. That's not on the Warlock. Increase my stats. Bunch of passive shit. Walls of Flame. Meteor. These are classical spells. But I mix up with time now and shit. Frosty Nova, that's the ice thing that's very cool. So I have some ice and fire effects, but not much. That's about it. I stop to walk a little bit as I attack. Oh, that's a good spell.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, there are some enemies. They are strong. They hit me. I'm breaking the wall, that's classical.
And stay down.
Opens elsewhere.
Won't budge.
There's several things to interact with. There's so many hidden things on the other one. You just hit the thing straight. That area attack can be so good to find hidden things, probably, I suppose. Hide the boots, I can equip it.
Good day.
Haha, well, I was actually just going to leave, but when I had the roar from the dying dragon, I decided to see if it would show up. That's the guy who brought me here. Details.
Any more?
I can see the entire dialogue if I want. I actually completed the stage. Surprising, I was not expecting that. New quest to return to the dock. I suppose I have to return to the dock. It's not a dock. I have not saved yet. I have to like save me. So I can feel safer. Oh, I can break this shit. I did not take my dragon scales, man, because I was distracted trying to not bug the game. Suppose I can walk back there.
Huh.
Got a back and alive. The potions. There's a quest over there. I just want to save me.
Good day. Huh.
So you up here? No, a little bit different from the town. How do I save, my god? It's going to crash, I'm going to quit.
Huh. Good day.
There is a question, I want to read it, but I'm too preoccupied with saving. If I can save, I can be sure the game not bug it and just throw me back to the initial screen. Completed the quests. Oh, I can save anywhere? Cool. Let's see if the game crashes. I'm going to leave for a while. Well, that doesn't look right, does it? I cannot walk, I cannot do any shit. It's trash. Now, I have some suppositions. The bug is clearly graphical. Oh, when someone gets near me, it triggers a sound like the dialogue, yeah. So the bug is clearly graphical. And what I think was happening on the castle was that when I was stopped, the character would start to do an animation on its own. And as it triggered that graphical change, the graphic is bugged, and so the game crashed. And now, either that happened, I was not here to see, or the rain is started to fall, and that triggered a shit ton of graphics, which all bugged, as you can see, and that is it. And that is it for my playtest. I cannot. Oh, it's moving. What the fuck is happening? Someone fucking walked and shoved me. It was one of the kids. I can move my character, man. I can look to the sides, but I cannot freaking walk. Like, what the fuck? Oh, this was it. Looks to be very interesting. It's... I can't say it's polished, like in the graphical, when it's not bugged. There's a bunch of dialogue and investment on it. But it's literally unplayable, as you can see. Oh, 26%, that's probably my experience over there. But that's 60, now I do not know what it is. My stamina or something like that. And this was it. I will test it again, like, when I feel like again. To see if they release a working version.